All right, Luke, so you had that conversation before the game about wanting to make sure you come out the right way, energy-wise. It didn't happen, but so do you get encouraged that you found it enough to win in the second half, and it's another learning moment, or how do you look at the whole thing?
Very encouraged. Thought we were pretty bad in that first half. As far as everything we talked about, I was surprised. We had a great shoot-around today, good focus, good energy. But it's not easy. It takes mental toughness to be able to do it every single night. And obviously tonight we did not have it. Chicago got whatever they wanted. They moved the ball side to side, hit rhythm three-point shots. And, we had to find people to spark us. And once we got sparked, our guys did a great job. Julius was a big part of that. Josh Hart was a big part of that. As far as changing our aggression, our energy level, and in the second half, we played at a much better level, pace, control of a game that we want to play. I think we had one turnover, and it was a team turnover. It wasn't even an individual one. And after we had 13 or 14 turnovers in the first half, and held them to 38 points in the second half, so. Very proud, and yes, it is a learning opportunity for the guys to be down 20 and realize that you don't need hero shots. You just need to tighten up what we're doing, and we can get back in the game.
Luke, you kind of just started to answer my question there, but you're looking at that first half with the 13 turnovers. What did you say at halftime to get them to change that second half?
I talked about the effort. Nothing matters. I was shocked we were only down 14 at the half, to be honest. I said, we're lucky to be down 14 right now, the way we played. And, the good news is we have plenty of time to come back. It's an NBA game. We'll have our chances, but nothing matters without effort. But obviously that didn't really work because our first two stops in the second half, they got offensive rebounds, and then we fouled a three-point shooter. So really I think it took Julius and Josh Hart getting put in the game, two of our tougher players, to really spark the energy level, the effort level. And once we got it, then we give all the guys that played credit, the bench credit. Once we got it, we didn't turn it off again. But it took their plays to make that happen.
Look, you went back to Lonzo at the end of the game. That's something that you haven't always done this season. What were you expecting of him, and what did you end up getting from him?
We were expecting what we got, which is him to make winning plays. They were pressuring our guards all night. They were getting us out of our offense. And, Zoe is, we had small groups in there, so it was tough with the switching we were doing to get rebounds. And, Zoe has a knack for making winning plays, and he's obviously shown that he's a very, very good rebounder. And we needed that because we got a couple stops that the balls were bouncing around on because we were undersized. And he came in and provided that for us. And obviously, whenever he's on the floor, especially down the stretch, you feel confident with the decisions he's going to make.
Luke, what was the biggest difference in that third quarter where you guys outscored the Bulls 30-19 and you didn't turn the ball over?
Well, the biggest difference was we started playing hard, which again goes back to crediting Julius and Josh Hart. That was the physical part of it, and then mentally, I think the guys wanted to win. This is all part of the learning process. You gotta figure out how to. It's not enough to just want to win, and you got to be locked in mentally and will your body even when you're tired, things like that. So I think mentally that we stopped turning the ball over because it was time to step our game up and try to get back in the game, and then physically the effort that Josh Hart and Julius gave really changed the way we were playing.